It's time, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Live on WBON TV Channel 9 and on radio at WEKY, WKXO, and WIRV. Sit back and enjoy the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Brought to you by Bishop Small Engine Repair, the Richmond Raceway, Nuevo Vallarta, and Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. And now, let's go live with your hosts, Michael Watkins and Samantha Burford.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome into the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show on site tonight at Madison Central High School. You can see in the background some of the younger players out there kind of getting ready for a fun game tonight here at Madison Central High School. We're expecting a big crowd because tonight is the first round of the 11th Region Tournament. And when you win the district championship, like Madison Central did last Tuesday, you get to host a first-round region game. And Janet Thacker, the head coach of the Lady Indians, here joining us. Janet, first of all, congratulations on that district championship. Back-to-back for the program now, your first year here, and the team has been really good this year. No surprise that you all were able to win that district title. With the way you all kind of made your way through the district, you were, I think, a total of 15-0 in sets against your district opponents. Now you turn your attention on to the region tournament. Talk about how things have gone from last Tuesday to this tournament here today.
More focused practice on what we need to do to take care of the region, and luckily we played a lot of the region competition during the season. So, and then I've got some friends I reached out to and got some more film, and I've been watching film. So.
Well, today you're playing Lexington Catholic, right? Mm-hmm. So you have played them once already this season. So talk to us about how you already know what their plans are. They know your style. Talk to us about that.
Well, we've played everybody. You can get film on anybody.
Yeah. True.
It's a matter of the girls doing their job.
Yeah, and it's a lot of mental, too.
It's a lot of mental and intensity. Whoever has the intensity will win the game. The set, whether it's the match, the set, or whatever. And intensity can flip and flop from one set to the other.
Yeah.
Very quick.
And they're obviously going to be out for revenge.
Oh, yeah.
It's win or go home now,
It's win or go home, yeah. So this is it. This is your season right here. So if you're not going to leave it all out there, what you doing out there?
What has the vibe around your program been like, and these seniors specifically who know that? Today is win or go home. I know out there they were kind of loose and, kind of, which is important, I think, when you go into a game like this. You want to take it serious, but you also want to be kind of loose and out there just, not having fun, but having fun in the moment.
Right.
So talk about that and what's your team been like?
My first 30 minutes of practice, we try to liven, keep it light, just do a little fun passing drills, setting drills, just to have a little fun. Then we nail down and focus on certain technique and skill that we need to fine-tune for these games.
Well, she has been our mentor and our teacher.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we have all learned volleyball from you. Talk to us about how this season and your seniors and how they've really, not just you become the leader of the team as the new coach, but how these seniors have advanced and really stepped up.
Riley Campbell everyone has to learn their role. Whether you're a superstar or you're a role player, if you know your role, we're going to succeed as a team. Riley Campbell, she comes in front row. She's 5'5" and hits. But that's the role I need her to do, and she excels at it. Journey's running a 6'2" with Emma, and serving is phenomenal. She had a game or two spurt where her, she's had a lot of stuff go on this summer that she just wasn't quite thinking right. We talked to her for a little bit, took her out, reevaluated, put her right back in, and she stepped up her game. Lily Dobbins, of course, is Lily Dobbins. She had an injury. She was dealing with an elbow injury in the first round of the district, so I held her out of that one. But she's fine now. A little bit more cushion on the elbow. And then the last one is Kirsten. Kirsten has a new role this entire year. And so she's taken it and ran with it. Sometimes she runs a little too much and still tries to set other people's balls. So we have to remind her, you are a middle back. You are not a setter.
Right, so stay there.
Yes.
And stay in your position.
Well, it's important in the rotations, and you got the other people know where they're supposed to be. If you come up in that spot, it can mess a whole rotation up. So very important to know that. Now, your two girls up front, Rigney and Anania, have been insane this year. I mean,
the kills. And
Skylar Whitaker really impressed me in the district championship game as well. Those three, when you've got them up front, you've got some long, athletic athletic, lanky players that can cause problems for the other team. But also, I feel like at times, sometimes they can. And what I saw in the district championship game, they're up there to spike the ball to get one of those kills. But what I saw with Avery and Anaya, especially in the district championship game, at times, and it seems like they know when to do this, they'll take something off of it when they put it over the net. So talk about that and how they've really developed this year as being a 1-2 punch up front that nobody wants to compete with.
Right. We preach it all year long. You can't just hammer down every ball.
Yeah.
You hammer down the ball every time in the same place, they're going to read you. So by the second set, they're sitting there waiting for you to hit it at them. So we've been talking about speed of your arm swing, placement of your hand, and that's where the ball's going to go. So we've been working on different shots.
So you guys got to be expecting a big crowd here tonight. I mean, the first people are already here, and the game's like not for another hour.
We hope so.
So talk to us about how your fan base has been. I mean, when you're winning, it's obviously easier for people want to come, but you want to get the students here tonight. So if they're watching, we need to have them here tonight to support this home game.
I believe there's some free pizza for the first 50 students.
There you
so
go.
He'll plug there. No, and that goes back to the intensity too. When you have it in your stands, that helps your bench. That helps your girls on the court. It's the same as football and basketball. We all know this. The problem is this is a girls' sport. It's a girls' sport that we don't have in the youth system here. So it's hard for these girls to know. Like I just had middle school tryouts. I'm getting 6th and 5th graders that have never seen a volleyball in their life. So I'm trying to rectify that, but I run into brick walls all the time.
We hear that a lot.
Well,
with
and we know that Janet's been big in trying to get that started.
In middle school especially, between dance, cheer, archery. I mean, they do archery younger now. But, I mean, we hear it in every football. They all want the youth program so that these athletes know what they're doing and know how the high school program works before they get here. And you're not teaching them from the first day.
Well, and you hear Coach Feldhouse say it, Coach Holcomb, Coach Roof. You've got to have those feeder programs.
But they have those feeder programs.
Exactly.
There's even football, Pop Warner football.
MCYFL.
So where's volleyball in the scheme of things?
You need to have the MCYVL, the Madison County Youth Volleyball League. I mean, hey, I'm good enough to coach now. Janet, put me out there. I'll just pass on my knowledge.
Once you become a powerful team with a tradition, it will build and it will keep coming.
It'll increase the interest in it.
This year being your second year as district title championship team, I think it will just keep building, don't you?
Well, I'm trying.
Future.
So May, June, maybe April, May, I'm going to try to host a 2-month youth program at a Caudle. I got 2 courts on the floor there now, so that's my goal. That's my goal. So.
All right. Well, Jen, you got Lexington Catholic tonight. You beat them back in late August. Talk about what it's going to take for you all to win tonight.
We need the intensity. The girls need to understand the ramifications of this game, but not have it weigh so heavy on them. I don't like saying, oh, this is it. This is it. I mean, it's win or go home, which it is, but I don't need to remind them of that. They know that. So don't put the pressure on them so much. Just play, have fun, and do your job. We talk about it's a mindset at all times. It's a mindset. You might be sore. You might be tired. It's a mindset. Push through.
Talk about the other teams in the 11th region. So you've got Dunbar taking on
Frederick Douglass?
Frederick Douglass taking on Great Crossing, Scott County, Madison Southern, and then Dunbar with Franklin County. Those are the other 3 games. Now, 2 of those have already started. The only game that will start when you all start at 7 o'clock is Great Crossing and Frederick Douglass. So
that's who we play.
Another game at 7 o'clock.
And Southern plays tonight, too,
right? Yeah, they play at 6. So they've already started. And then Dunbar, Franklin County have already tipped off or got underway. So talk about this 11th region as a whole. And, we're not looking ahead to tomorrow, but if you all win, you'd play tomorrow, and then the championships are on Thursday. Both of those games at Bryan Station.
Correct. Yeah, Dunbar, of course, has been ranked all year long, as we have most of the year. We played them on their senior night, and we did take a set from them, so we have the potential to win that game. We just girls have to realize they can win that game. Frederick Douglass has got us twice. We've played them 3 times. We took a set from them in a tournament. So, I mean, we're all strong. All these girls play club.
Yeah.
The difference is a Lexington team, their entire 7-8 rotation are national players. I have 4 national players. So it's growing. It's a whole lot more than we used to get.
Yeah.
So I'll take it. But that's what we go up against.
Well, this Lexington Catholic team, they have 3 girls that are very dominant that do, they're past the 100 mark in kills as well. So talk to us about those 3. Their whole team, like you said, is going to be tough.
And how do you counteract that and what they do?
Yeah,
exactly.
There'll be 2 middles and 1 outside that have broke some records. We've broke records too, but we're young. So our record, Avery will break 1,000 next year. There's no doubt. Emma will break 1,000 assists next year. There's no doubt. But, they were limited in their first 2 seasons. At Lexington Catholic, you have the choice to go handpick who you want to play because it's a private school. So it's a little different where I'm having to pick from county schools. Yeah. And they've got club in their backyard where ours is 45 minutes away.
Travel,
So there's a big difference there. So we have to compete with that. Mm-hmm. And these girls know each other. Lily plays with several of these girls, so they know each other.
From Lexington Catholic. They all know each other.
Yes.
It's going to be a fun night tonight. Lexington Catholic, Madison Central. And, Coach, we know you got a big night tonight. Go down there, get ready. Good luck to you and Lady Indians. And we'll step aside for a quick commercial break. When we come back, Dawson Roy will join us to talk about an amazing game at CG Bank Field at Roy Kidd Stadium on Saturday. We'll talk about that when we come back on the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show.
Patrick O'Neill has been serving Central and Eastern Kentucky since 1995. When someone is accused of something they didn't do, or when a good person makes a mistake, they need the best representation they can find. And that's Patrick O'Neill. Whether it's criminal defense, Social Security, disability, personal injury, workers' compensation, or deeds and wills. When you need legal advice, trust the expertise of Patrick O'Neill. He will get you the money you deserve. His office is located in Jackson, but Patrick practices all over Central and Eastern Kentucky. For more information or for a free consultation, call 606-666-2990.
Hi there, I'm Alan Feldhouse Jr., head basketball coach at Madison Central High School. Here at MCHS, we have built a winning team. I'd like to tell you about another local winning team, family-owned and operated Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. They specialize in roofing, general construction, and home maintenance services. Just like on the court, you need a team that will work together to get the job done, and that's exactly what BRC does. Give them a call at 859-353-1133. Row Tribe.
Whether you're in the market for a brand new Chevrolet, you're looking for a pre-owned quality vehicle, or your family car is in need of service by our GM certified technician, Jack Burford has what you need. Come to Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond for all of your automotive needs. Family owned and operated since 1964, Jack Burford Chevrolet is your hometown Chevrolet dealership. Check us out at jackburford.com or come in and see us today. We are located on the EKU bypass across the street from Walmart.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cupcadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 Northwest Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see you.
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
The Beast of the East roars back to life for their 2022 racing season. Most Saturday nights, some Friday nights, and maybe even a Sunday. You can take the whole family down to the Richmond Raceway for some good family fun. Watch the drivers race around the 1,584 feet clay track for some big winnings. The Richmond Raceway, Greens Crossing off Highway 52 East and richmondraceway.net. Join us this weekend for the Richmond Raceway 2-day season finale and unleash your inner beast at the Richmond Raceway.
Whether you're buying, selling, or building a home, trust the experts at The Real Estate Company. With The Real Estate Company, you get more than just agents. You'll work with someone who is passionate and energetic about the home buying process. At The Real Estate Company, their love for Central Kentucky and their clients is the key to success. For more information and to see the current homes available, just visit therealestatecoky.com or like The Real Estate Company on Facebook.
Back here on the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show, and we got, look at this, the district titles here at Madison Central. You know, all of them, you know, back to last year, winning back-to-back. Hadn't won one since 2018, and I had a kind of little run there from 2012 to 2018 where they won it every single year. So trying to get back.
Oh, you're looking at the wall over there, looking at all their awards, their accomplishments.
Yeah,
I was like, what is he looking at?
Well, this year, too, you've got
looking at their banner.
An exciting team, you know, another district title, and potentially a chance to win a district title. We know Dunbar and Douglas, and obviously tonight Lexington Catholic, some of those teams standing in the way. But this team is very, very excited about what's going on here tonight. Now, I tell you what, there were a lot of fans excited about what was going on at CG Bank Field and Roy Kidd Stadium on Saturday.
It was packed.
It was an insane atmosphere. Dawson, from the time you and I got there setting up for the tailgate show, you could tell that it was going to be an electric day, and it was indeed. I saw our boy Ryan Lemon was there, had a UKU shirt on, you know, one of the hosts of KSR. And I don't know how many UK students came down, but however many it were, if it was 1 or if it was 1,000, it was well worth it. Over 15,000 fans in attendance on Saturday for an incredible game as the Colonels win 59-56 on Saturday.
Well, it was like you were talking about the crowd, another almost record-breaking crowd. They've had a few of those this year, and they're only a couple hundred off of yet another one. So I think it's awesome that they can consistently do this season.
Yes.
Now that they're 4-3, they've got a close win under their belt. I mean, that game was just back and forth all game long, score after score on both teams. Could never tell who was going to win because, you finally got it secured now. EKU got up 2 or 3 scores, and North Alabama goes and scores. Okay, well, now it's close again.
It was back and forth.
It was a crazy game.
You know, it felt like from the get-go that it was going to be a high-scoring game, but it also felt like EKU, after they took that 14-7 lead, was going to pull away.
Yeah.
You know, it felt like they got the stop. You and I were literally inches away from the quarterback when we thought he had a safety or the Colonels had scored a touchdown on defense. Wells thought the same thing. And from the look of it, the quarterback chucked it behind him like this. Somehow they were able to punt the ball. EKU scored on 3 plays later, so it didn't matter. But it felt like in that swing of events and that momentum shift that EKU was going to be able to roll away and pull away with that game, but they never did, Samantha. And it was just an exciting time. I think Walt Wells would have much have appreciated had they won by 3 or 4 touchdowns. But the excitement and the way they won, you give up that go-ahead touchdown, then you have to come back in a minute with a minute left, and then you score the game-winning touchdown with 8 seconds left. I think the way that they won, the crowd there, the excitement, just made it for an even more special day.
Well, you're right. And with homecoming, you had a lot of people out. I mean, they really had an agenda.
Yeah.
Dan McBride planned so much of this, which the whole town of Richmond.
Well, yeah, the Fox open, or the Family Dog
the
open
Family
on
Dog
Friday night.
open on, and they had over 2,000 people at the Family Dog. They closed down streets. Pally's had special drinks down there.
Yeah.
I mean, Apollo's sold out of things. I mean, everybody was selling out of stuff, and it was standing room only everywhere. Did you see the big line of people waiting to get in?
I had people sending me pictures Friday night. You know, we had the football game for Madison Central, and I saw, the line. It was about, a 45-minute wait. But what I also heard was they did a great job of moving the line along. There was 60 or 65 people in a group. That group was allowed to go in, kind of reminisce, relive the glory days for a moment. Then they would bring them back out. They had the dance floor blocked off, so you couldn't get in there and dance, but you could still get in there and remember the days that you used to go in there and having a beverage and have a good time.
And the DJ booth and everything was still in there with all the records and all the cassettes and all the different stuff was still in there. It was kind of crazy.
It was a one-time thing that I think they need to make a many-times thing. There's so many people that would like to go do that every single year for homecoming, or maybe they go open up a new place next year. So it was a really cool event, but I wanted to see them do it again. I mean, I didn't get I want to go and see what it was all about because, I wasn't born when those things were going on, but I've heard a bunch of stories like, the dog was the place to be, you know. So.
Well, and the thing is, Coach Wells, they really, the athletic director, Matt Rohn, and his wife, Mallory, they have been out promoting this weekend on lots of Lexington radio stations, television stations. They've been giving away free tickets to anybody that wanted to come. They were trying to set all kinds of attendance records, and I think that led to this victory.
Well, I mean, the crowd there was insane. I mean, it was so much fun to be down there on the sideline. Every play the crowd was getting up
into
and cheering.
And
I mean,
that helps, just like Miss Thacker said. It
yeah,
helps.
It does. Well, especially for the kids. I mean, 15,000 people is nothing to shake your head at. I mean,
especially at EKU.
They have had an incredible crowd at every game. And I think just it's different people, too. You had family weekend one weekend.
Yes.
This weekend you had homecoming. They'll have the veterans and the special, the first responders day coming up. So they're doing different things to bring in different types of crowds. Very, very special at EKU right now. And I think you can, talking to Walt Wells throughout the week and on the coach's show, during his press conference, talking to him before the game, his excitement level and the way he cares about these guys. He said it last week. He wants them to win a championship. And tomorrow will be the press conference for to look back at this week's game. I can't wait to hear what he says about his quarterback, Parker McKinney, who today was named the A-Sun Conference Co-Player of the Week.
Not surprised.
Listen to these numbers from the game for McKinney. So he was announced earlier today, the A-Sun Co-Conference Player of the Week. McKinney finished 22 of 33 for 310 yards, matched an EKU single-game record with 5 touchdown passes. He also led the Colonels on the ground with 65 yards and a touchdown on 6 carries. So he became the first EKU quarterback ever to throw for 2,000 yards in back-to-back seasons. McKinney's 5-touchdown performance gives him now 19 passing touchdowns on the year. That's a new career high for a guy that's been a starter for a few years now at Eastern. He now ranks 3rd in the nation in points responsible for and 3rd in the nation in total points per game, or total offense per game. He leads the A-Sun Conference in passing yards, yards per game, yards per completion, touchdowns, completion percentage, and completions per game. You and I were talking with Beck, yesterday at church, Dawson, and we were like, we think he could play in the league. We think he could be an NFL-type quarterback. Think about some of the guys that are playing in the NFL that played in the FCS. Jimmy Garoppolo. You got Tony Romo was a great quarterback. There's other ones as well. Bailey Zappi played at Western Kentucky. There's guys that can go up and be really good quarterbacks that played at the FCS level. I know Western's not FCS anymore, but guys like that, I could see Parker McKinney with the way he throws the ball, runs the ball, handles himself, his decision-making could be an NFL-type quarterback.
And a couple years ago, who would have thought, Parker McKinney, he's an average, pretty decent quarterback at EKU, but now we're talking NFL potential.
Yeah.
And EKU is so lucky to have a quarterback like this. I mean, you just read off 5 or 6 different things that he either tied or broke again. It's like, we've been talking all year, he's breaking all these records. Well, he's breaking more now, like stuff I've never even heard of, I didn't even know existed for quarterback awards. It's like, man, we are so blessed to have Parker McKinney.
We are blessed.
And with him at the helm, they're never out of the ball.
No.
They'll be down 3 scores, and I feel like with Parker as the QB, they can come back. Now, against this is one thing I want to ask Coach Wells tomorrow. Coach, you see how the potential of this offense in the Bowling Green State game, in the game against North Alabama this weekend. But you look back at the Austin Peay game, offense kind of struggled. The Charleston Southern game, at times the offense struggled. Why is it that I know there's different teams, different defenses, but why is it that we can't get these kind of numbers every game? Like, what's holding it back? That's one question I want to ask Coach Wells tomorrow. And also, listen, Coach Wells is a fiery guy. We've seen him at times this year have discussions, maybe even more than a discussion with an official.
I love it when he does
But
that,
he's fired up, and he is taking up for his kid, Samantha. And I think if you're a player, you have to love playing for Coach Walt Wells.
Oh, yeah, I agree. And you can tell when we've interviewed him the numerous times. I talk to him sometimes at the high school football games when he's there watching his son, and we'll just get into conversations. And he is passionate about, like, they come up and love on him at a Madison Central game. The players do. They want to be around him. Sometimes kids aren't, I shouldn't call them kids, athletes don't want to do that, especially college students. They're like, that's our coach. We don't want to be around him.
I've had coaches before where, and when I was in school, I would see them coming down the hallway. I would hide in the janitor's closet. I was just like, okay, it's time to move on. But these players are seeking out Coach Wells. And you think about it, the guy had a heart attack, right before the season started. This team has had to overcome a lot of things. Dak Allen, their superstar tight end, out for the season, tore ACL. They've had a lot of things they've had to kind of overcome with different injuries, guys in and out of the lineup. and they're still
Jackson
plugging right
even.
along. Yeah,
I mean,
Matt
he's
Jackson,
been
Tucker
out.
Schroeder.
But now he had a big sack.
He did. Jackson looked really good. He looks, Dawson, like an NFL player too. I know that the weight thing is something that he might need to work on when he tries to go up to the next level. But his
Gaining weight,
athleticism,
right? Gaining weight,
trying to gain weight.
I was like,
But
he doesn't need to be skinnier.
his athleticism and his speed make him a really dangerous player on defense. But back to the Walt Wells thing, Samantha, you could just tell he really cares for his players. And he said it last week, I want these guys to experience winning a championship. He said they're already winners. But I want them to experience winning a championship or at least having the chance to compete for a championship. And they're really trying their best to get into that postseason and have a chance to do that.
Well,
And I think it's – oh, go ahead.
No, I was just saying they're going to make a push
Yes.
right now, and they've got a couple important games going on. Go ahead,
Yeah.
The
Samantha.
momentum, like you're saying, is in their favor.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
thinking alike, yes.
Well, and they've got a chance now. You got SEMO, you got Jacksonville State, Kennesaw State. You got games
Which
that
are rivalries
Yes.
from
yeah.
the OVC.
And you got a chance to take those games, and if you win, that just boosts your stock up even further.
Oh, I agree.
I
Yeah.
think
Are
that
you talking to him or me?
Well,
I
no,
wasn't sure.
And SEMO's ranked right now, so they're going to go on the road this Saturday, a 2 p.m. kickoff. We'll have the tailgate show at 12:30 on the Coyote. But this a chance to go on the road, play against a really good ranked team, and just see what happens.
And I think the important thing was before Saturday's game, a lot of people were like, if EKU doesn't win this game, their playoff hopes may be gone, or
Yeah.
it's going to be really hard. Now they've set themselves up with the big home win on homecoming. Now they can ride out some of these other rivalries. Maybe they can afford to drop another game now against a tough Jacksonville State team, or maybe Kennesaw State come in at the end of the year. So now EKU's got a little bit of leverage to work with to get to the playoffs.
Well, and I feel like overall they're fairly healthy compared to some other teams. Like they're in the middle of the season and they do, like you mentioned, they've got some people out. But overall, we're not hearing about broken bones and people out
other than Jack Allen and some like other nicks and bruises, maybe
Right.
they've had a lot of guys back this past week, especially. But you look at their schedule: on the road at SEMO, at home against Central Arkansas, at Jacksonville State, and then at home to finish out the season against Kennesaw State. 4 games that are massive games. Central Arkansas, we know how good they've been in the past. We know how good Jacksonville State has always been. Kennesaw State, Central Arkansas, SEMO, and Jacksonville State. Those are the 4 games left. Let's check the ASUN Conference standings now, because with that win, the Colonels should be moving up and a chance to really, I think, set themselves up, Dawson, for at one of those not an automatic bid if they don't win the conference, but a chance, and one of those bids that where they can still get in. The committee has seen, okay, the body of work is there. They deserve to be put in the postseason.
And they've played some teams better this year that they may have not won those games, for example, Sam Houston, but they could say, hey, we almost beat this team. And last year they were probably a hair or two from making the playoffs. So if they continue to win a couple more games, they're going to have an improved resume from last year, which should give them a better chance of making the FCS playoffs.
EKU right now 4th in the A-Suns. Jacksonville State and Central Arkansas, 2 of the next 3 opponents are 2-0. And then Kennesaw State 1-2 right now in conference play. So EKU has a chance to move up in those standings. They need some stuff to kind of fall their way. But, I mean, Central Arkansas, Jacksonville State, they're going to play each other, so one of those is eventually going to lose. If the Colonels can win out, maybe one of those other teams drop a game to Austin Peay. There is still a chance to make it into the postseason with that automatic bid. We'll see what happens
All right,
here.
I got a question. Which team is it? Is it Kennesaw State, I believe, that we heard so much talk about from last season that had the smackdown and all the or was it Arkansas State? Remember when we interviewed
Central
them?
Arkansas. Central
Arkansas.
Yes, that
that's
was who it was. Yeah,
that
yeah.
was the tough game.
Yeah,
that really
on the
came
road,
to,
they
yes.
came back and won that game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so they've had, but listen, these next 4 games, a chance to really put themselves on the map. We talked to Matt on Saturday at the tailgate show about moving the program forward and the potential of maybe moving up to the FBS. That is on the table. They are exploring their opportunities, and we'll see what happens as they continue to move things forward here.
Which is one
at
of the
EKU.
reasons why they want this crowd.
Yes.
They want to show these other
Yeah.
conferences, hey, we can do this. We have the community
Yep.
involved. We have this happening. We have a great football team, and we have a good program, and we're growing.
Well, and the thing about the
And we're a great
FBS is
coach.
too, when you win or when you join the FBS, You get more scholarships. There's more money available. It's better for all parties. So
and some TV games.
It's a win-win for the program to try to become an FBS program, and I think they're doing it the right way.
And we're all part of that because showing up is a part of the attendance thing, and the attendance thing goes towards it, and attendance helps win ball games if it's close and you're at home. So if EKU eventually does make the FBS, then we can all look back and say, we were a part of that. We helped make that happen along with the players, along with the coaches. Cool? It's just a little nice thing to think about.
Madison Central tonight taking on Lexington Catholic in the first round of the 11th region tournament. Let's step aside for a quick commercial break. Lots more to get to here on the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show.
Patrick O'Neill has been serving Central and Eastern Kentucky since 1995. When someone is accused of something they didn't do, or when a good person makes a mistake, they need the best representation they can find. And that's Patrick O'Neill. Whether it's criminal defense, Social Security, disability, personal injury, workers' compensation, or deeds and wills, when you need legal advice, trust the expertise of Patrick O'Neill. He will get you the money you deserve. His office is located in Jackson, but Patrick practices all over Central and Eastern Kentucky. For more information or for a free consultation, call 606-666-2990.
Hi there, I'm Alan Feldhouse Jr., head basketball coach at Madison Central High School. Here at MCHS, we have built a winning team. I'd like to tell you about another local winning team, family-owned and operated Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. They specialize in roofing, general construction, and home maintenance services. Just like on the court, you need a team that will work together to get the job done, and that's exactly what BRC does. Give them a call at 859-353-1133. Road Tribe.
Whether you're in the market for a brand new Chevrolet, you're looking for a pre-owned quality vehicle, or your family car is in need of service by our GM certified technician, Jack Burford has what you need. Come to Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond for all of your automotive needs. Family owned and operated since 1964, Jack Burford Chevrolet is your hometown Chevrolet dealership. Check us out at jackburford.com or come in and see us today. We are located on the EKU bypass across the street from Walmart.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Coconut, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see you.
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
The Beast of the East roars back to life for their 2022 racing season. Most Saturday nights, some Friday nights, and maybe even a Sunday. You can take the whole family down to the Richmond Raceway for some good family fun. Watch the drivers race around the 1,584 feet clay track for some big winnings. The Richmond Raceway, Greens Crossing off Highway 52 East and richmondraceway.net. Join us this weekend for the Richmond Raceway 2-day season finale and unleash your inner beast at the Richmond Raceway.
We're back here on the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Samantha Burford, Michael Watkins here with you, along with Dawson Rule, talking some.
We're dancing.
Yeah, I'm having a good time. I'm jamming out up here.
Well, it's a good night to do it. We got a big volleyball game on tap here right around the corner. And
already a big crowd.
Yeah, it's growing.
I mean,
right
it's not
over there.
packed yet, but they're coming in.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's going to be one of those nights. I think the fans will kind of come in. You know, it's dinner time right now. Maybe they're in their cars watching us, hopefully, but should be a fun night here at Madison Central High School. You know, we were in Lexington on Friday, Dawson. Two big games for our two high school football teams. Berea on the road at Frankfort, a chance to host a first-round playoff game for the first time since 2000. Madison Central on the road at Bryan Station, a team they just went on the road with less than a year ago and got a big win in the district championship game in the postseason. But both teams lose. Berea takes a tough one on the chin against Frankfort, and Madison Central the same way against Bryan Station. Let's talk about the Indians first because we were there live on WBON TV. the team could just never get anything going offensively.
Yeah, I've talked to a couple people about the Bryan Station game throughout the week, and they're like, the key to beating Bryan Station is getting up on them early and not letting them get on you because they've got so many athletes. Not that Central doesn't, but I don't think Central's played a lot of teams this year where they've had to face so many athletes until Bryan Station. And kind of like last year, I think they weren't ready. Like in the regular season, they lost at home to Bryan Station. And then a couple weeks they come back and smack them in the mouth in the playoffs. So that could happen again this year. It could not. But I think we just got to call it what it is. Central got outplayed. I don't want to say they got outcoached, but Bryan Station's game plan worked a lot better. Yeah. Their offense couldn't get going either.
You know, to me, the beginning of the game when the offense kind of sputtered out there in that first drive. Then in the second drive, you had the Travis Grant injury. The momentum, I don't know if they would have won or if the game would have been closer. But when Grant hurt his knee, and we've been trying to find out today exactly what the significance of that injury is, but the team saw it. It didn't look good. It was a knee injury. You could see some of the players ran away from it, like they were, you know, it was a nasty-looking injury. Some of the kids were like, I don't want to see that. So whatever that injury was, it messed with the psyche of the team. And you could tell they were flat from that point on to the end of the first half. They could get nothing going offensively. Brady Hensley had like a 20-something yard run on the second to last play of the first half. That was really the only offense they had in the first half.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead,
I obviously wasn't there. I watched you guys on television and was listening to it. So I just don't have words because it was you, like you just said, watching Travis Grant get injured, and you said it on air. The whole stands, the team, everybody, you could hear like the, you know, and it was just ungodly. And the team, you could tell, just hung their head.
Well, Grant is a very important player on both sides of the ball. He's had some big games on offense this year, but he's made some big plays on defense this year. So losing him is going to hurt them. I don't know, again, the significance of the injury. He could be coming back Friday night against the Southwestern team that's now ranked number 10 in the state.
Yeah.
Not on Class 6A in the entire state. They are rolling right now. Going to be a big, tough opponent coming in here to Richmond. But, you know, the defense and the offense played much better in the second half. But you talked about punching them in the mouth. That was in the Jack Burford Chevrolet keys to the game on Friday. Those were our keys. There were two keys that we had. It's come out and get off to a hot start and run the football and keep their offense off the field. We were unable to do either one of those two things, and that led to a 35-7 win for Bryan Station.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't expect Central to get beat that bad. Obviously, Station added a late touchdown. That doesn't really count, so let's call it 28-7. But even with that, I mean, their only touchdown was a 4th and goal tip pass. I mean, they almost got shut out.
Yeah.
And if you want to be competitive in 6A, that can't happen. So hopefully this wakes them up, not just for the Southwestern game, because regardless of what happens there, you know, you don't want to call it useless, but it's only for RPI because your first-round matchup's already set.
Yeah.
So you've got to be ready, especially now in the playoffs. It doesn't matter who you're playing. Central, they know that if they win a couple games, they're most likely going to be facing Bryan Station again. And it's going to be again in Lexington. So
which could turn out to be like last year, which would be a good thing.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
So,
but here's the thing. Well, go ahead. You finish. I'm sorry.
I just was going to say they need to get ready for that mentally because they can't allow an injury or just coming out flat or not prepared again to happen against a big Bryan Station team.
Here's what I'm not happy about, and this is where I say I don't have words, because watching it, it was ugly. And I was not happy with how they scored 4 touchdowns that they brought back because of penalties and because of holding. Dawson and I talked about this off air a minute ago. This team, Bryan Station team, plays dirty.
I'm not going to say they played dirty.
Maybe dirty's the wrong word.
Yeah, I'm not going to say they played dirty.
Let's say they hold every time. They know 50% of the time they're going to get caught and 50% of the time they're not.
And holding is one of those things. I mean, I've heard it for forever. In NFL, you know, in the NFL, in college football, in high school, holding happens on every play. I mean, it just does. It's the ones that you call. Now, there were some blatant ones that weren't called.
Like the Malachi Wood one.
The one against Malachi Wood.
So that's more what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
maybe I shouldn't say that they played dirty, but they did it almost every play.
Yeah, listen.
I was
watching. If
it
ain't broke, don't fix it. And if you ain't getting caught, keep doing it.
That's why they kept doing it. And then I don't want to say that's why they won, but it led to that.
I think that's something the Central coaches will see in film. That's, okay, well, then maybe we got away with a couple plays here. So if we happen to have another team that's doing that, we know how to adjust. If we happen to play them again later in the postseason, we'll know how to adjust and attack them better, because they had a game plan. It didn't work out like they thought, so they're going to change it. So I heard an off comment from a coach. I don't remember what it was. It was like, well, now we have a couple weeks prepared just in case we have to see these guys again. So they're already thinking ahead, even though you got to win some important games
Central's
first.
got all those injuries.
Yeah, and here's the thing, too. The other teams in the region are not very good. I mean, you've got the other side. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if GRC, Central, and Bryan Station all win their first-round games. Because on the other side, you've got Dunbar. I mean, they struggled with Henry Clay and Tates Creek. And then you got Lafayette. Those are the 4 teams on the other side of the bracket that would be coming over in the games ahead. So we will play, I think it's Henry Clay in the first round. And then you've got potentially Lafayette, or not Lafayette. Bryan Station will destroy Lafayette. Yeah. But you're going to have, maybe a Tates Creek game coming in, maybe another GRC matchup. So maybe another Dunbar matchup. It's all about the higher RPI. I mean, the RPI thing confuses the crap out of me.
Yeah, I don't get it
But
either.
I understand why they did it.
Is it about the most touchdowns scored as well?
No, it's just about, if you beat a team that's ranked ahead of you, you get a better RPI ranking.
Right. I didn't know if they included the amount of touchdowns.
But the other bracket, or the games look like this. Lafayette at Bryan Station, they're the 4 seed on that side, coming to the 1 on this side.
Station will win that.
Henry Clay's the 3. They'll come the number 2, Madison Central. On the other side, we have George Rogers Clark, the 3, going to Tates Creek, who's the 2. And then you've got Oldham County, the 4 on our side, going to Dunbar. So there's some good games there, too. The GRC Tates Creek game will be the best game, I think, in the first round. Central and Henry Clay could be a really good game as well, and we'll be there for that one.
And we have not played them even last year, right?
No, it's been a long time since we played.
The last time we played Henry Clay was 2018, first round of the playoffs. They came down here and beat us. I remember that. So we owe them, right? Yeah, so we owe them a little bit. I have a little bit invested in that game already, so we owe them.
So Berea goes on the road, a tough loss to Frankfort, 44-26. Yamil Cruz, 3 touchdowns scored in the game, and then Isaiah Dorsey caught a touchdown pass as well.
This was a big game for them, too.
A massive game. And I was so hoping, I was talking to one of the moms from one of the players, was so hoping they could get that victory to be able to come home and host a playoff game, because not only would it be big for the players, that program and that community, the Berea faithful, would light that place on fire with the excitement they would bring to a playoff game being hosted over there at Berea.
Well, Berea, they showed out at Frankfort. They didn't win, but they scored a lot of points. They played a really good game. They just couldn't get enough. Frankfort's pretty good, too. And I'm not sure who Berea's first-round match is now. Dayton?
At Dayton.
I don't know much about Dayton. I don't know what the record is, but I don't know. I just feel confident that Berea can get a playoff win this year.
I think so too.
I actually do think they can.
So now they're a 3rd seed, right?
They are the 3.
And Dayton would be the 2 then.
They would be the 2 on the other side.
Why not?
Dayton this year 4-5. Their wins coming against Pendleton County, Western Hills, Bellevue, and Ludlow. So
okay. Well, one of those teams canceled their season, and I know one of the other teams. What was the 4 games again?
It was Western Hills.
They're not good.
Pendleton County, Bellevue, they've won 46-0, and Ludlow beat 28-21. And Ludlow's not very good either. Ludlow's won 3 games this year against Gallatin County, Bellevue. That was the forfeit win, and they also beat Laughlin out of Ohio. So I think Berea's got a chance to go on the road and get a big win. It would be so big for that program to get a postseason win and kind of draw some fans back in. We know the faithful are always there.
Yeah.
But bring some of those maybe long-time fans from away that would come back and support them in a big playoff game.
Yeah, I mean, maybe the district crossover this year in the playoffs is going to help Berea.
Yeah.
I mean, if they they go on the road to Dayton, obviously, but we just looked at their schedule and they've not really got any impressive wins.
If it was the old way of doing things, they would go right back to Frankfort in 2 weeks and play them again. So this way it shakes it up a bit. I like the fact that you're playing a different district.
It's different. You get a different team. You don't have to play the same people over again. You're not beating up district opponents in the first or second round. You want to give them chances to beat other teams to advance too. I think it's a good idea.
So now this Friday they play Jellicoe, right?
Jellicoe, Tennessee, senior night at home.
Senior night.
Should be
so
a win.
Mentally, this game, they need this win.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see.
They always need a win.
Yeah.
But I think mentally prepare for the postseason. This is what They deserve it.
Madison Southern was off this week, but there was a big game in their district with Collins losing to West Jessamine, meaning now there are 3 teams at 2-2 in the district for Madison Southern. They've got 2-2 with them, 2-2 West Jessamine, and 2-2 Collins. So depending on who plays who, the other side, it could be Pulaski County, it could be Southwestern, or it could be North Laurel. 2 of those teams would be very tough.
You don't
opponents.
want Pulaski, you don't want Southwestern.
Yeah,
so that's tough going on Madison. I'm not sure how they're going to do that tiebreaker. How they maybe it's if you've beaten a team or
RPI probably.
RPI.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to look at the RPIs for those, but hopefully Southern can get a big win this Friday against Franklin County to boost RPI so they avoid Southwestern and Pulaski. You do not want to play either of those teams. They're very good.
Eagles will go on the road to play Franklin County. That's a winnable game, but they need to win that game. Again, it talked about the RPI. Right now, Madison Southern has an RPI of 45780. So 45780. Collins is ahead of them, and West Jessamine are both ahead of them. So that would put the Eagles as the 3 seed in the district right now, or the 4 seed. So they got to figure that out because we know Woodford County is the number 1 seed in the district and a lot of really tough games ahead for the Eagles. We've seen them compete, though, with Southwestern and Pulaski County for a while.
Yeah,
that gives me confidence that they can hang around.
And Central.
And Central. Some of these bigger teams. But, I mean, Southwestern and Pulaski County could be potential postseason games.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see how that ends up shaking out. But
they got to stay healthy.
I think the Eagles have a chance to make a playoff run if they can just get it all put together. One more home game or one more regular season game against Franklin County. Figure out who your quarterback is. Are we going to stick with Jackson Chambers or are we going to keep Ethan Woods in the mix?
I know that drives you crazy.
Figure out your quarterback situation and then have a chance to really do something in the postseason if you're Madison Southern.
Franklin County's got a better record.
Yeah.
So it's like you said, it's going to be a tough game.
And RPI, of course, we're talking about RPI. It's tough because, Southern can be like, hey, we beat West Jessamine handily, but Collins can be like, hey, we beat Madison Southern, so we should have the argument here. So you want to have Southern, obviously, when we want them in the best game possible.
It's weird to me because Southern dominated West Jessamine.
Yeah.
Collins didn't dominate Southern, but they beat them by a couple of scores. And then West Jessamine beats Collins by a couple of scores. Just a different shake-up there. It'll be very interesting to see how that plays out.
The week before that, West Jessamine scored like 40-something on Woodford County.
Yeah, very up-and-down team there. Let's take a quick commercial break, folks. When we come back, we will be looking ahead to this volleyball game tonight, and then we'll come back and get ready for the live action here between Madison Central and Lexington Catholic on the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show.
Patrick O'Neill has been serving Central and Eastern Kentucky since 1995. When someone is accused of something they didn't do, or when a good person makes a mistake, they need the best representation they can find. And that's Patrick O'Neill. Whether it's criminal defense, Social Security, disability, personal injury, workers' compensation, or deeds and wills. When you need legal advice, trust the expertise of Patrick O'Neill. He will get you the money you deserve. His office is located in Jackson, but Patrick practices all over Central and Eastern Kentucky. For more information or for a free consultation, call 606-666-2990.
Hi there, I'm Alan Feldhouse Jr., head basketball coach at Madison Central High School. Here at MCHS, we have built a winning team. I'd like to tell you about another local winning team, family-owned and operated Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. They specialize in roofing, general construction, and home maintenance services. Just like on the court, you need a team that will work together to get the job done, and that's exactly what BRC does. Give them a call at 859-353-1133. Road Tribe.
Whether you're in the market for a brand new Chevrolet, you're looking for a pre-owned quality vehicle, or your family car is in need of service by our GM certified technician, Jack Burford has what you need. Come to Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond for all of your automotive needs. Family owned and operated since 1964, Jack Burford Chevrolet is your hometown Chevrolet dealership. Check us out at jackburford.com or come in and see us today. We are located on the EKU bypass across the street from Walmart.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Coconut, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop's Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 Northwest Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see you.
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
The Beast of the East roars back to life for their 2022 racing season. Most Saturday nights, some Friday nights, and maybe even a Sunday. You can take the whole family down to the Richmond Raceway for some good family fun. Watch the drivers race around the 1,584 feet clay track for some big winnings. The Richmond Raceway, Greens Crossing off Highway 52 East and richmondraceway.net. Join us this weekend for the Richmond Raceway 2-day season finale and unleash your inner beast at the Richmond Raceway.
We're back at the Madison Central High School for the volleyball first round 11th region tournament game coming up. Special thanks to all of our great sponsors. The game tonight going to be brought to you by the Real Estate Company. You'll see their ad throughout the game tonight as well. But the Real Estate Company right here in Madison County, they've got homes available all over Central and Eastern Kentucky, and they also do a great job of building homes. So be sure to check out their Facebook page, like the Real Estate Company on Facebook. Also, Jack Burford Chevrolet, our big sponsor for the sports show here. Normally, we're over at Jack Burford Chevrolet tonight because of the volleyball game here at Madison Central High School. Folks, get on over to Jack Burford Chevrolet right now. Check out the entire inventory online at jackburford.com. A ton of nice new vehicles on the lot and some used ones as well, Samantha, for your pleasure.
That's exactly right. I mean, that's what I tell everybody.
Yeah.
They're like, they'll call me or direct message me. How about this? How about that? Do you still have this on the lot? I'm like,
they're flying out of there fast.
Yes, and I'm like, let me ask my husband.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, check out Jack Burford Chevrolet, and my brother works at the real estate company, Chase Rules. So go check him out and go,
he used to work at Jack Burford.
He's all over. He's all over our sponsors. Yeah.
I also want to say thank you to the great folks over at Bishop Small Engine Repair. You know, that time to put the mower up, but still go over there and check them out on North Estill Avenue in Richmond. The law office of Patrick O'Neill, located in Jackson, but he serves all over Central and Eastern Kentucky, and also Richmond Raceway. Still plenty of time. I know fall's starting to kind of get a little bit more cold, but the Richmond Raceway right here in Madison County, right here in Richmond, is a great place to take the family, put your headphones on, and go out there and have a great time watching some really cool races out there on the track at the Richmond Raceway and Nuevo Vallarta. Great time. Hey, if you're not going to be able to make it out to the game tonight, go over to Nuevo, get you some great Mexican food, and watch the stream here live on WBON TV. We're going to sign off the sports show, get set up for the game itself here in a few moments, so don't go anywhere. We'll take a short commercial break, then we'll be going to our standby screen as we come ready for the 11th region first round tournament game here on WBON TV.
Patrick O'Neill has been serving Central and Eastern Kentucky since 1995. When someone is accused of something they didn't do, or when a good person makes a mistake, they need the best representation they can find. And that's Patrick O'Neill. Whether it's criminal defense, Social Security, disability, personal injury, workers' compensation, or deeds and wills. When you need legal advice, trust the expertise of Patrick O'Neill. He will get you the money you deserve. His office is located in Jackson, but Patrick practices all over Central and Eastern Kentucky. For more information or for a free consultation, call 606-666-2990.
Hi there, I'm Alan Feldhouse Jr., head basketball coach at Madison Central High School. Here at MCHS, we have built a winning team. I'd like to tell you about another local winning team, family-owned and operated Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. They specialize in roofing, general construction, and home maintenance services. Just like on the court, you need a team that will work together to get the job done, and that's exactly what BRC does. Give them a call at 859-353-1133. Road Tribe.
Whether you're in the market for a brand new Chevrolet, you're looking for a pre-owned quality vehicle, or your family car is in need of service by our GM certified technician, Jack Burford has what you need. Come to Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond for all of your automotive needs. Family owned and operated since 1964, Jack Burford Chevrolet is your hometown Chevrolet dealership. Check us out at jackburford.com or come in and see us today. We are located on the EKU bypass across the street from Walmart.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer, and in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cub Cadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond.
We can't wait to see ya.
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
The Beast of the East roars back to life for their 2022 racing season. Most Saturday nights, some Friday nights, and maybe even a Sunday. You can take the whole family down to the Richmond Raceway for some good family fun. Watch the drivers race around the 1,584 feet clay track for some big winnings. The Richmond Raceway, Greens Crossing off Highway 52 East and richmondraceway.net. Join us this weekend for the Richmond Raceway 2-day season finale and unleash your inner beast at the Richmond Raceway.
At this time, please stand and remove your
Back here at Madison Central High School for the national anthem. As this national anthem gets ready to play, let's take a quick commercial break. We'll come back for the start of this game here on WBON TV.
Whether you're buying, selling, or building a home, trust the experts at the Real Estate Company. With the Real Estate Company, you get more than just agents. You'll work with someone who is passionate and energetic about the home buying process. At the Real Estate Company, their love for Central Kentucky and their clients is the key to success. For more information and to see the current homes available, just visit therealestatecoky.com or like the Real Estate Company on Facebook.
So if I buy this today, I get free service for life?
Something like that. Congratulations.
Thanks. What is this?
Oh, it's standard. It's in the contract.
So I get all this for free?
Yeah, something like that.
I trust you too.
You can keep the pen.
Everything okay?
I'm just looking for the string.
The books are 100% free, no strings attached.
All the books an undergraduate will need, all free.
Whether you're in the market for a brand new Chevrolet, you're looking for a pre-owned quality vehicle, or your family car is in need of service by our GM certified technician, Jack Burford has what you need. Come to Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond for all of your automotive needs. Family owned and operated since 1964, Jack Burford Chevrolet is your hometown Chevrolet dealership. Check us out at jackburford.com or come in and see us today. We are located on the EKU bypass across the street from Walmart.
Jake from State Farm. I would like to formally extend my gratitude for the Russell rate on my insurance.
Do you mean surprisingly great rates from State Farm?
I don't believe in accepting help, but I'll make an exception.
Here's the deal, Russell. There's no special rate. These prices are for everyone.
Consider us square. I made that from memory. I know your face that well.
When you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Jerry Goebel in Richmond today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Back here at Madison Central High School for this big first round 11th region volleyball matchup, Lady Indians and the Lady Knights. Dawson Rule, Michael Watkins here with you. And Dawson, it's a big game tonight for these two teams because the winner will advance to the semifinals of the 11th region tournament tomorrow. The loser, their season comes to an end. Now, Madison Central did beat Lex Cath back on August 31st by a 3-1 set margin. But Lex Cath has been playing really well as of late. They come in here as a confident group. And we'll see if the Lady Indians, who have also been very confident this year and been ranked in the top 25 for a lot of the season, can continue their magic, especially here at home.
Yeah, Lex Cath right now, they've got a better win-loss record in the 11th region, but that's only by one game, and Madison Central's got them on that one game, obviously, back in August. But, yeah, these games are very important, not only for moving on to the playoffs, but if you're a senior on either of these good teams, one of these teams, you're never going to play volleyball in high school again. So it's always really important in region tournaments, hey, you got to go out there and keep winning because you don't want your season to end right here in region. You want to go out in a blaze of glory going for state.
So players to watch out for tonight, Avery Rigney with 366 kills for Madison Central, and Anaya Hughley, 215 kills. And on the assist side for the Lady Indians, how about 507 assists for Emma Carter? Been a really important player this year for the Lady Indians. On the dig side, Lily Dobbins, 404, and Kirsten Osborne, 261 for Madison Central. Those are some of the key players for the Lady Indians. On the other side, Lauren Moore, 300 kills for Lex Cath. Addie Lowe, 203, 189 for Mashney, and 162 for Holbrook. They've been really good up front with Allie Cronenberg and Jackie Giraz as well. And then on the dig side, they've had 354 from Hannah Kaufman. And we have got a big game on our hands, Dawson, tonight. Madison Central, Lexington Catholic, both teams in the blue uniforms. Lady Indians on the right side of your screen if you're watching on WBON TV. Lady Knights on the left side of your screen as we get ready to rock here in the first round of the 11th region tournament.
Yeah, the crowd's finally starting to fill in. Samantha said it was coming in as we were doing the sports show. And, yeah, we want to get a big 11th region win tonight for one of our area coverage teams and beat Lexington Catholic.
A little bit of nerves out there,
yeah.
I'm sure.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I think, a lot of times in a postseason game, whenever the two teams are evenly matched, the team that can get rid of those nerves first will a lot of times, be the victor. Now, tonight you get 3 sets, so maybe you come out, you're nervous in that first set, you get things squared away as you go throughout the night. But it's a big one here. Win or go home. At Madison Central High School, Lady Indians out there going to have Whitaker, Osborne. Looks like that is Carter, along with, let's see, number 5 for the Lady Indians that's Carter. Number 22 is Jenna Caldwell, and then you got Rigney and Hughley up front for Madison Central. Dobbins will be the libero tonight. And here we go, action underway at Madison Central High School. Dobbins will come in, Whitaker will have a seat, and things are set to rock and roll.
Yeah.
As the Lady Indians get ready to accept the serve from the Lady Knights.
Well, I'm excited to do this game with you. I've only done a couple volleyball games, and I'm excited to learn a little bit more about the game.
Cronenberg back to serve, and we are underway. First serve, dug out of there by Osborne, setting up a Rigney kill attempt.
Ooh.
And a kill for Madison Central. That's one way to get things started, a point for the Lady Indians. And checking in for Madison Central, number 26, that's Miss Arendino.
Getting the upperclassmen in there early.
So a 1-0 lead early on for Madison Central. Miss Arendino's serve. Now set up for a kill attempt by Lexcath. High up in the air. Osborne will dig it out. Got to get it over. Dobbins does just that.
Perfect.
Now Lexcath setting up another kill attempt. Blocked out of there by Hughley, but still on the other side. Central will get it over. Rigney kill. Dug out of there by Lexcath.
Yeah.
And a point for Madison Central.
There we go. That's how you stay alive there.
Great job by Rigney to get the kill. She's got both points for the Lady Indians. And here we go with Mr. Arendino back to serve it away once again.
Yeah, on that last one, it looked like Catholic was going to get a point. That ball almost hit the ceiling.
3-0.
Yeah, there we go. Good start right there.
Dawson, are the Thoroughbreds in town tonight?
I didn't know that they were a team.
I didn't think they were
still.
in town tonight, but okay. I guess we got fans all over for the Thoroughbreds.
We're Thoroughbreds on another day.
3-0 as Mr. Arendino comes out with the serve. And Central almost got a kill from Caldwell.
Set up. Yeah. Ooh.
Good job by Rigney to take something off. Here's a kill attempt. Ball knocked up into the air, and Mr. Arendino gets it over the net. Kill attempt for Lexcath.
Oh,
they take something
yeah.
off, and a great job up front by the Lady Knights. Their star player Mashney able to just get it over the net. Again, didn't try to spike it down, took something off, and a point for the Lady Knights, who now trail it 3-1 here early on.
Well, they're a good team, too. You knew they were eventually going to get out of this early game slump and get a point or two here. Let's see what they do now.
Back to serve for the Lady Knights is Doricio. And a point for Lexcath again.
Tough bounce right there for the Indians.
3-2 now. Madison Central awaiting the serve from Doricio. Rigney digs it out. And a good job, Mr. Arendino, trying to keep him off guard. Knocked over the net. Here comes Central. Dug out of there by Osborne. Rigney's kill attempt. Nicely done. Dug out. Ball still alive.
Ooh.
Catholic gets it over the net. Dug out by Dobbins. Setting up attempt for Carter over the net. Hughley got a block attempt, but a point for Madison Central.
Looked like that one was about to go into the press row right there, but Catholic was able to save it, keep it alive, but Central will get the point.
So now it's Rigney back to serve. Avery Rigney, the junior, leads the team in kills this year. Got the serve off. Now Lexcath blocked out of there by Hughley. Lady Knights setting up a kill attempt themselves. Hughley again. Now setting up Carter. Her shot dug out by the Lady Knights. Man, that is a hard serve off the hands, or a hard kill attempt off the hands of Miss Arendino. And a great job by Lexcath to get another point, cut that deficit down to 1. It's 4-3 as the libero drops back to serve. And that's number 4, Hannah Kaufman. Carter over the net. Lexcath setting up a kill attempt. Hughley tried to block it. It's a point for the Lady Knights. And that time, Dawson, it ricocheted off the hand of Hughley, who's been so good this year. Her and Rigney up front, kind of like having Tim Duncan and David Robinson on defense, you know, the Twin Towers up there. And that point goes to Lexington Catholic. 4-4 your score here in the first set.
Yeah, right place, right time. Just came off a wrong part of the hand and went awry where another teammate couldn't get it.
Back to serve once again is Lexington Catholic. It's Kaufman. Dobbins digs it out. Miss Arandino setting up a kill attempt for Madison Central. Now Lex Catholic kill attempt. Over the net, Dobbins digs it out. Miss Arandino to Carter. Her kill blocked, but a point as the hand hit the net. Madison Central tacks on a point. It's 5-4 home team on top at the moment as now Hughley drops back to serve.
This just has the feeling that it's going to be a tight game through all. It doesn't matter how long it goes. It could go 3, it could go 5, but it might be tight tonight.
Serve over. And dug out of there by Rigney. Man, great job to dig it out. Now Lex Cath has a chance to get it over the net. Dug out again by Rigney, but that one going in the wrong direction. It's still alive, but Hughley slipped. And a point for Madison, or for Lexington Catholic.
So if the ball hits something like the basketball, it's still okay.
Still alive.
Wow. Okay. I like that kind. It's interesting.
Well, if you could try to use that to your advantage, if you can.
Yeah.
Even if it goes out of bounds, it's still alive as long as it doesn't hit the floor. Dobbins digs it out. Now Carter. Man, a nice job by Carter. 2 Lady Knight defenders right there at the net. Neither of them could knock it back over, and Madison Central gets a point as Caldwell checks back into the game for the Lady Indians. Carter back to serve. Her team on top 6-5. And that will go out of bounds. Madison Central makes it 7-5 with the ball going out of bounds as Carter will drop back to serve once again for the Lady Indians.
Let's see if Central can get a little run here. They got a 2-point lead, so see if they can grow that a little bit. Oh, just a little far on that one now.
Carter this year, 34 service aces. This one too far out of bounds. It's a point for the Lady Knights and a 7-6 lead now for Madison Central. Nice shot. Ball knocked around. Carter setting up a Rigney kill. And that time Avery had it slip off her hand, kind of roll down the forearm. And a point for Lex Cath. 7-7 your score.
And in volleyball, that's got to be tough, hitting the ball perfectly every single time. You've got to hit it at different velocities, different angles to get it over the net or to a place where there's not a player.
Serve is over the back line, so a point for the Lady Indians, and the score now 8-7. Michael Watkins, Dawson Roll here with you. Our coverage tonight is especially presented by the real estate company here in Richmond. Make sure to like the real estate company on Facebook. If you're thinking about buying a home, maybe you're thinking about building a home, check out the real estate company here in Richmond. Point for the Lady Knights as they get that one over the net. 8-8 your score here in the first set.
Yeah, neither team can grow a big lead. As soon as one team gets up 1 or 2 points, the other will come back and tie it up.
Setting up a kill attempt for Whitaker. She just missed it. It looked like they had a play drawn up there, Dawson, where Whitaker was either going to hit it or kind of fake hit it and allow Caldwell to come back in and knock it over the net. Neither player did knock it over the net, and a point for Lex Cath. They lead 9-8.
Sometimes things like that can be mental. You know what you're going to do, and you just accidentally mess it up because you overthink it.
Great job by Lex Cath to take something off of it. Another point for the Lady Knights as they jump out to a 10-8 lead now, and the momentum on the side of the visiting squad here in Richmond.
Yeah, time to not say regroup, but Madison Central can get a point or two here and knot it up again.
Here's the serve. Osborne digs it out. Setting up a kill for Rigney. Dug out,
Nice.
and good job
Ooh.
by Whitaker protecting her side, but the ball's still alive.
Nice.
That's blocked,
Yeah.
and a point for Madison Central as both Caldwell and Whitaker there for the Lady Indians.
Really nice block to get it over the net and right over the Lady Knight right there.
This game is going to be close
Oh, yeah.
throughout. Set number 1, a 10-9 lead as Dobbins drops back to serve. Dobbins gets it over. Lex Kath setting up a kill attempt. Way too hard on that one, and the score now tied at 10 apiece.
Yeah, just like that. There they go. 2 straight points to get it back to 10 apiece.
Here comes Dobbins. Osborne
save.
did a great job of keeping that one alive. Here's a Rigney kill attempt. Ball still alive for the moment, but eventually Lex Kath secures a point as they jump back in front, 11-10 your score.
Jammed into the net right there, but good effort.
Lex Kath back to serve. Rigney. Now it's Hughley. Oh, great job. Hughley got it over the net. Lex Kath keeps it alive. Knocking it over. Here is, net. It's going to be a hitting the net by Madison Central. The body of Rigney hit the net, and a point for the Lady Knights. Janet Thacker trying to rally the troops here early on in the first set. A 12-10 lead here in Richmond for the visiting team, Lex Kath. Here's a kill attempt by Rigney.
Good,
Took something off of it. Great job, Avery Rigney. Put it where they ain't. That's what she did there, and a point for Madison Central.
Yeah, you just got to put it right. There's always going to be a place on the court where there's a little opening. That's where you're trying to get it at. Good block.
Ball knocked around. Here is Miss Sorrentino setting up Rigney on the kill attempt, and that one coming up here at us. Off the ricochet, and a point for the Lady Indians.
Got down by 2 again. Now it's tied again.
Dawson, I love seeing some of the other athletes here to support this Madison Central volleyball team. We got Jalen Davis from the basketball team over there, Clay Pendergrass from the golf team, Robbie Todd from the basketball team. Some guys here to support the ladies tonight who support them in and throughout the year.
Yeah, Park Mullins over there too. I think he was sitting by his buddy Eli. So, yeah, got all the teams out here tonight supporting their school.
Lex Kath now down by a point. Miss Arendino gets it over the net. Catholic trying to set up a kill attempt. They do. Miss Arendino digs it out. Now Dobbins setting up
nice,
Rigney kill once again. They have found a soft spot there in the defense, and they're taking advantage of it. Madison Central now in front, 14-12.
Now let's see if they can go get a big lead.
Dug out of there by Lex Kath.
Good.
Hughley gets it over. Kill attempt. Man, blocked out of there by Hughley once again. Blocked again.
Twice.
Access denied by Hughley. Dobbins, the dig. Ball still alive.
Got to get it over,
Hughley did. See if they can protect that net. No, great job by Catholic.
That was an exciting series of plays, though, but Catholic get that one. 2 blocks, so that was really nice.
Man, Hughley just pounding the ball at the net, over the net twice, kept it alive, but Catholic eventually able to score. 14-13 your score. Catholic gets it over, dug out by Rigney. Setting up Hughley.
Nice.
Man, did a great job of taking something off. Ball still alive.
Got to get over,
Here's Carter. Hughley again takes something off. Catholic diving after it. Caldwell to Dobbins. To Rigney. Too hard this time, and a point for the Lady Knights. Tying things up at 14-14. Copeland Peterson, our producer tonight. Dawson Roll, Michael Watkins here with you. Here's Rigney. Hughley. Man, that's a spike and a half. Hughley has been dominant here at the front line for Madison Central in this first set. Now a 1-point lead for Madison Central.
Yeah, I've liked her hits where she just kind of teardrops it over, but that one she said, I'm having enough of this. Let's get the lead back and just hit that ball.
Rigney back to serve. Avery over the net.
Too far.
Too hard. Back-to-back points now for Madison Central. 16-14 your score. As Rigney gets set to serve it away once again. First set on the way, out of bounds.
A little too hard. Neither team wants to be able to pull away in this first set.
Here's Hughley. Over the net, ball still alive. And knocked
wow,
out
that
there.
was
Great
good.
job by Dobbins to save it.
Even better save, though.
Now Carter, man, another block up front for Catholic.
I think teammates got a little wound up there. 2 or 3 players went for that one.
Mm. 17-16, now make it 18-16 as the Lady Knights have all the momentum and a timeout. Madison Central will step aside and take it with them. We'll come right back to Madison Central High School on WBON TV.
Orthopedic and Sport Physical Therapy will help guide you on your road to recovery.
It is our mindset, a spirit driven to excellence to help people heal faster and better.
If you have pain or an injury, or you need experts in sports medicine, Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy is your best choice in rehabilitation, and you have direct access.
In most cases, you do not need a referral to any of our 7 locations serving the region.
Just give OSPTKY a call. Visit our website at osptky.com to find the location nearest you.
Do you have dripping registers like this? Drywall issues like this? High humidity can cause a very uncomfortable and sometimes damaging environment. It doesn't matter the age of your system. Improper installation and sizing are the failure. Here at Madison HVAC, we look at your home as a complete system, not just the pieces of equipment attached to your house. Give us a call today at 859-625-1471 so we can provide your solution. And remember, we fix that too.
(19-16), Madison Central dangerously close here to dropping the first set to Lexington Catholic. Here's Dobbins digging it out. Hughley.
There we go.
Gets one down. Nicely done. And Dawson, we talked about how the games now matter more. It's win or go home. It actually makes every point more valuable because these games, it's every time that ball hits the floor, it's a point for somebody. Got to take advantage if you're the other team. Here's Hughley on the serve. And an ace for Anania.
Yeah. Wow, that was a nice little serve right there.
A service ace for Anania Hughley, and Madison Central down by only a point now on the first set. 19-18. Hughley ready to serve it away once again. Gets it over. Dug out by Catholic. And wow, that's a great job by Rigney, but it goes out of bounds. It hit the rafters up top. Comes down as a point for Lexington Catholic, who is now 5 points away from taking the first set.
Yeah, I need a little run here for the Lady Indians. Let's see what they can do.
Miss Arendino, Carter. Ball's loose. Great effort, but out of bounds by Miss Arendino. And it's a 3-point lead, 21-18. Madison Central has to buckle down here and stop the points for for Lexington Catholic. Here's a serve by the Lady Knights. Rigney gets it over.
Oh, my goodness.
That just caught off guard was Madison Central, and a point once again for Lex Cath. 22-18 your score. And Janet Thacker trying to wake her team up. In a moment like this, every point again matters.
Some interesting formations for Lexington Catholic right there. Oh, yeah, again.
Man.
They did it again, yeah.
Lady Knights tried to kill the ball off the fingertips, and a point for Lexington Catholic. We'll step aside for another commercial break. 23-18 Central down on WBON TV.
Chenault Vineyards has become a premier destination in Richmond for family and friends looking for fun and entertainment. The vineyard sits on 500 acres with breathtaking views and several different things for you to enjoy while you're there. Live music, tastings, tours, a walking trail, or maybe you'd like to host your own event at the vineyard. Visit ChenaultVineyards.com to check out the complete list of upcoming events. Like them on Facebook to stay informed, or like Chenault Vineyards on Instagram.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, we value our patient relationships, making it our priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate care that you deserve from a dentist. We offer patients single-visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs, from implants, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. For your next dental appointment and for more details on lip filler and Dysport specials, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
Central gets a point during the timeout there. It's 23-19 as Carter drops back to serve. In there with Rigney, Dobbins, Caldwell, Campbell, and Whitaker for Madison Central. Lady Knights trying to get a kill. It's a point for Madison Central.
All right.
And the game tightening up here, Dawson. 23-20 here in the first set.
It's going to be a nail-biting into this first set here. 5 more points for Central. Only 2 for the Lady Knights, so let's see what happens.
Carter back to serve. Gets it over.
Yeah,
and that one going to, kept alive by Catholic. Great effort by the Lady Knights.
Spoke too soon.
And a point as Carter kind of reached over the net. Her wrist hit the net. And a point for Catholic, who is now 1 point away from holding on and securing a first set victory.
Oh, that was almost a guaranteed point for Madison Central, but man, that was a great play by Lexington Catholic.
Great effort to get back there and just give your teammates a chance to keep it in play.
Yeah. Wow.
Here's the set point. Whitaker's
kill
is good.
There you go.
So at the moment, Madison Central staying alive as now the senior Kirsten Osborne drops back to serve for Lady Indians.
See if Kirsten give us some good serves here.
Osborne had a great run when we were here for the Mad Pink game a few weeks ago. Osborne gets it over. Catholic setting up a kill, and it'll go out of bounds. So a point for Madison Central, 24-22.
Here they come. Time to go into attack mode. Get these last 3 points.
Osborne gets it over. Dug out again by Catholic. Great hustle by Central.
Yeah.
Ball kept alive.
Set up here.
And is it a point for Catholic? It is.
Oh.
Point for the Lady Knights and a set victory here in set number 1. LexCath 25-22. We'll step aside for a quick commercial break, and we'll come back for set number 2 on WBON TV.
Looking for some fun this fall? The Galaxy Bowling Center has a league for you. No matter your skill level, you can come out, make some new friends, and have a great time. Call 624-4444 for details. Or, if you're more of a trivia person, Champions Bar and Grill has you covered every Tuesday, starting at 7 with great prizes and all-you-can-eat wings for only $19.99. Why go anywhere else? The Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill, your ticket to fun just off I-75, exit 87 in Richmond.
It's the common thread that ties us together, making life better for everyone. At CVNB, that means better banking, better accounts and lending, better experiences, better schools and better communities. Better. It's what ties us together. CVNB. Bank better.
Need
Need a physical for school or work? Need it right away? No problem. Berea Urgent Care has 2 convenient locations along with late hours to meet your needs. They're affordable too. Physicals at Berea Urgent Care only $20. DOT and CDL physicals are only $65. Berea Urgent Care number 1 by Walmart is open every day 9 to 9. Berea Urgent Care number 2 by Berea Drug open Monday through Friday 10 till 6. No appointment necessary. Berea Urgent Care, here when you need us.
Did I ever tell you about that time I zipped right past that dang Sasquatch?
I don't think so.
Yes, sir. I don't know how they ever got away if it wasn't for this brand new side-by-side I got at Gateway Cycles.
In Mount Sterling?
Yes, sir. They set me up with something that left old Sasquatch sneezing in my dust.
Jimbo!
Lord, I hear him coming back now.
That ain't no Sasquatch. That's Mama.
Get a great deal on Sasquatch eluders today. Gateway Cycles, Mount Sterling.
To some, it's just a boat. But to Jim, it's his escape from meetings, traffic, and the grind of daily life. He may not catch any keepers, but he wouldn't trade his day on the lake for anything in the world. That's why his boat is insured by Kentucky Farm Bureau. But it's not just Kentucky's Farm Bureau. It's Jim's Recharge the Battery Farm Bureau. My Farm Bureau.
David Mayo, John Rader, and Chris Hornsby with Kentucky Farm Bureau.
Back here on WBON TV. Back to the action as we see Lady Knights start out with a point, Dawson. Not a good start. 25-22 in the first set.
I think you can't be mad if your Lady ends after that first set. You fought. You only came a couple points short. So this set, you got to go out and get it back. Man, Lexington Catholic just has a way of keeping the ball alive, and they're really good at blocking too.
Yeah, they've really been clicking on all cylinders here in this first set, and now a couple of points in the second set. So 2-0 lead and a 1-set lead for Lexington Catholic. Rigney digs it out. Miss Arandino, Hughley down for a point.
That's what you need from her right there.
Entering the game for the Demons, number 18, Riley Campbell. Serving number 28, Avery Rigney.
See what Rigney can serve up here.
Another point for Lexington. Dobbins and Rigney just not on the same page there. It's a 3-1 lead for the Lady Knights. Back to serve for Lexington Catholic. It's number 16.
Rough start.
Yeah, Doricio doing a good job on the serve, and it's now a 4-1 lead as Central is trying to wake everybody up here. Janet Thacker, listen, you can't come out flat in a game like this. And the Indians did that in that first set. Now here in the second set, down 4-1 early. Sorio back to serve it away. Trying to set up a point, and it will get it. Good job by Carter on the kill. Now Whitaker checks in. Dobbins out for Madison Central. Hughley back to serve. Camille Chase in the game for the first time tonight for Madison Central. And point again. Hey, what, if you're over there in the crowd, you've got to look alive if you are the Lady Indians faithful over there.
A lot of the bounces are going the Lady Knights' way so far in this game. It's a little too hard on that one.
So 6-2. Lady Knights, again, just executing to perfection right now. And Janet Thacker asking her team, hey, can we get something going here? Let's get some momentum on our side. Dobbins digs it out. Whitaker
puts
one down for a point.
There you go.
And Whitaker had that look on her face, Dawson, like she means business, and she meant business there as the point drops down, and it's now a 6-3 lead for Lexington Catholic. Central trying to get on a run here and get some points.
We could use some more meaning business from the Lady Indians team. You like that?
Again.
Yeah.
2 straight for Skylar.
There you go.
As she skies above the net and spikes one down.
Yeah, there you go. That works.
So it's 6-4.
Comes that setup. Even better.
Yeah, great job. I tell you what, the effort of both of these two teams and the way they're just trying to outmaneuver one another, really awesome to see here in the first set and a half here. Ball down the net, saved out of there by Central. Still alive. Dobbins digs it out. And the ball knocked over the net again. Now it's set up for Catholic. And just in the wrong place was Case and Dobbins on that one particular moment as the ball drops behind and beneath, and a point for the Lady Knights.
Yeah, exciting possession right there. Both teams diving, getting the ball at the last second when you think the other team's going to score. Lexington Catholic got the better of them right there.
Whitaker,
man,
spiked away.
That's tough.
Eight to 4, all the momentum on the side of Lexington Catholic at the moment. Ball kept alive. Dobbins gets it over the net. Setting up a keel. Just knocked over.
Yeah. Good setup potential here.
Carter and a block by the Lady Knights again. They are protecting that net like crazy right now.
Block after block after block, and then if they aren't getting a block, they're getting a long possession and eventually getting the points. Nice.
Great job by Carter.
Good trick.
She had it set up as if she was going, Dawson, to set up a teammate instead. Just tips it over and a point for the Lady Indians.
You know,
9-5.
I wonder if teams don't want to do that, but if it's a situational thing, they go ahead and do it because you want to get the best hit possible. That's what you practice. But, hey, if something pops up like that, might as well give it a try. You need something.
The old okey doke in volleyball now.
Yeah.
It's a point for Central as the ball was hit twice, a double hit. 9-6 your score.
So the same player can't hit it twice? Okay, yeah.
Osborne back to serve again, the senior with the pink shoes on tonight. Still Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and that's a point for Central, or for Lex Catholic, excuse me.
Man, they're just getting in those little corners where there's not anybody at.
10-6 your score. Back to serve it away for the Lady Knights. It's number 8. Isabel Romero. Dobbins setting up a keel for Rigney. And it's going to go the wrong direction, but it's good direction from Madison Central as a pair of Catholic players run into one another. And the score now 10-7.
Only a 3-point difference. Kind of feels like if you're an Indians, man, it's a lot more, but they're still in this second set here.
Well, it feels like they get 1 point and Catholic gets 3 every time. Yeah, it's just been a back and forth episode here in set number 2. Dobbins to serve. Gets it away.
Got to get it over, yeah.
Good job setting it up. Carter, now Rigney on a keel.
Nice.
And again, it's a point for Central.
Here we go.
Tell you what, Philip Donald, who joined me on the call for the district championship game last week, and Jeff Moret, those two guys have so much fun with the announcing and everything that they do here during the volleyball games. Point for Catholic is Central again, just kind of in the wrong formation there on that keel by the Lady Knights.
Nice. Ooh. They were ready for that one.
Blocked by Hughley, but a point for Catholic.
Oh,
as
man.
the ball ricocheted off the hand and went
Tough
directly out of bounds.
Yeah.
12-8. Dawson, we talked about it. 2 points for Central, and then immediately 2 quick answers by Lexington Catholic.
That ball just came off the hands wrong, and right there it did too for Madison Central, and that's a 5-point game.
13-8. Momentum has swung like a pendulum from early on in that first set to Lexington Catholic here in the latter part of that first set and here in set number 2.
You got to win this one. You don't want to get down 2-0. It's going to be really tough if you do.
Osborne. Hughley.
Nice, yep.
Yeah, great job. She found the perfect place to put it at. And that seems to be the best way for Central to score. They're expecting them to hit it hard when they've kind of taken something off of it, kind of teardropped it over like you said. They've scored their points that way. Catholic keeps it alive over the net.
Good chance here for him.
Mr. Andino got it over, and a point for Central again. Nice little run. 13-8, and makes it now 13 to, I thought 11, but it's 13 to 10 on the scoreboard.
Man, you got to take advantage of those where the third hit, they know they have to get it over, but they're not spiking it, so they just kind of lob it over. That's when you get something set up right there to get a point.
Hughley blocks it again up front. Blocked again, but a point. As Carter and Hughley were right there, but the point for Lexington Catholic, and they jump out now to a 14-10 lead.
Tough luck on the block so far for Madison Central. Then when Catholic's got a block, it seemed to work out for them, but it's not really working out too well for Lady Indians.
Mr. Andino setting one up for Hughley. That's going to be a point. Off the hand of a Lex Cath player, out of bounds, and a point for the Lady Indians.
Good. I didn't know it was off the hand.
14-11 now. Let's see if we can get a couple of points here. Maybe tie this thing up or take a lead and get some momentum back on our side. 14-11 as Rigney drops back to serve. Avery gets the serve off.
Tough hit right there.
Yeah,
this
Mr.
is a good chance for them.
Setting up now a teammate for Central. Ball hit over. Still alive. Dobbins setting up Rigney. And out of bounds.
Good idea, just didn't work out that time.
Yeah, it seemed like Rigney was kind of leaning one way, and that's where when she followed through, the ball went out. 15-11. Here in the second set tonight. Central fell 25-22 in that first set. Central looked like they weren't ready for that, Dawson. Now the ball kept alive. Rigney dug it out, but man, just again in the wrong spot as the ball sails up into the crowd. And a point once again for Lexington Catholic. It is 16-11. Lady Knights on top. Dobbins setting up.
Too hard.
And too hard.
Timeout,
Timeout Central. We'll take it with them. We'll come back on WBON TV.
To some, it's just a boat. But to Jim, it's his escape from meetings, traffic, and the grind of daily life. He may not catch any keepers, but he wouldn't trade his day on the lake for anything in the world. That's why his boat is insured by Kentucky Farm Bureau. But it's not just Kentucky's Farm Bureau. It's Jim's Recharge the Battery Farm Bureau.
My Farm Bureau.
David Mayo, John Rader, and Chris Hornsby with Kentucky Farm Bureau.
Batteries Unlimited in Richmond can energize you when your batteries fade out. They can also cut and make most home and automobile keys, replace and program key fobs, and make copies of your house keys. Plus, cell phone screen repair. Bring in your Apple or Samsung today. We are your home for all batteries. Go see Chris at Batteries Unlimited, Commercial Drive in Richmond.
17-11 as Central calls the timeout. Trying to settle things down and get some momentum back on their side. Dobbins able to dig it out. Hughley can't get it over the net.
Yeah, just a bad possession.
Nothing going right for Madison Central at the moment. Ball hit into the net, and another point. Man, it is just all going the way of Lexington Catholic at the moment, Dawson. They're calling all the right plays. They're hitting all the right balls in the right places, and the point for them makes it now 19-11 here in the second set.
Barring a big run, you know, you're down 2-0 almost. It's trouble time. You got to start going now.
Hughley.
Hit the line,
too hard again. That one was so close. I mean, if you're Janet Thacker, you've called timeouts, you've told them the right things. It's just got to go out there and execute it. Miss Arendino setting up. And another point.
Ooh.
Substitution. Gilbo checks in for the Lady Indians now. Hughley. That one blocked out of bounds, so finally a point. That'll stop the spurt.
That's what's been happening to Central all night. Finally get a little luck on their end. Maybe they can make a run now, hopefully.
You've got to close the gap. You've got to make this 21-19, 21-18 to even give yourselves a chance. Get a run going here. Hughley back to serve. Catholic sets it up. Miss Arendino keeps it alive on the dig. Gilbo got it down. Catholic keeps it alive. And too hard. And a point for Madison Central.
Here we go. Keep the play alive. Keep the play alive. Eventually they'll mess up, so you got to keep it going.
(21-13) and a point for Central again on the double hit. 21-14. Let's keep it going. Got it again. I think you got to make this 21-19, 21-18 to give yourselves a chance to come back in this set. Hughley gets it over the net. A couple of Catholic players bump into one another.
Good chance here. They're going to have to hit it soft. One. Get the point right here.
And they're going to say a palm on Miss Arendino.
An untimely mistake. Oh, that's tough.
22-14. As the libero drops back to serve for Lexington Catholic. Dug out by Campbell. Now Gilbo. Good job. Hit it in the wrong direction, though, as now Catholic gets it over. And a point for Central.
Point back right there.
He had Kaufman back to serve, but the point goes to the Lady Indians as Gilbo hit it right into the chest of a Lady Knight player. 22-15 now as Carter will serve it away. And a point for Lex Cat. Man, they are so good at finding that sweet spot. This backside left corner for Madison Central has been so hard to cover on the kill attempts by Catholic. They're 2 points away from a set victory. Great job by the Lady Indians to get a point there.
Hope it's not too little too late. They need a run, though.
Caldwell. Osborne going to come in to serve. So Caldwell got the kill. Gilbo and Campbell check out. Here's Osborne. Kirsten. On the serve and blocked in the net by Rigney and Whitaker.
Cut it to 6 here. Now you can control the ball if you keep scoring a little bit.
Osborne gets it over. Yeah, good job. Dobbins on the effort. My goodness, Lily Dobbins, what a save. Ball still alive. And Catholic gets it over the net.
Good setup here, though.
Rigney, still no point.
Man, they are tough.
Ball still alive. The kill,
Wow.
Dobbins got the save.
Man.
It'll go out.
How many possessions is Central should have had a point, and Catholic made a really good save, and then they end up with the point.
3 or 4 times tonight, Dawson, where it looked like the ball was going to go out of bounds.
Yeah.
And Catholic makes a miracle diving effort or a miracle hit to keep it in play.
That's tough. Set point here.
Man, a block again at the net. Carter got it over. Ball tipped around and blocked by Whitaker at the net, and Central gets a point. That's the good news. The bad news is you got to keep it rolling. Anytime the ball falls on the Central side or it goes out of bounds, it'll be set for Lady Knights. Got to be perfect here for Lily Dobbins. She can be. We've seen it before. Kill attempt. Dobbins keeps it alive.
Got to get it over.
Rigney
man.
can't do it. A point for Catholic and a set for Catholic and a 2-0 set lead. We'll step aside for a quick commercial break. Lady Indians in trouble here on WBON TV.
Hey Madison County, did you know Berea Ace Hardware is more than just a hardware store? Berea Ace Hardware carries the top brands like Skag, Echo, Steel, Spartan, Toro, Bentelli e-bikes, Wolf brand scooters, Trailmaster go-karts, and Red Cat Racing RC cars. Check us out at BereaAce.com. We sell fun at Berea Ace.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
Support local and get your vehicle running at its peak performance with CT Diesel Performance off exit 97 in Richmond. Chris Thorne and his staff specialize in diesel performance and repair that will service any vehicle, big or small, with oil changes, brakes, tires, alignments, and more. Broke down and need a tow? Well, call CT Diesel at 859-699-8712. Like them on Facebook to enter a weekly drawing for a free oil change. CT Diesel Performance off exit 97 in Richmond.
Being prepared for various types of disasters is one of the best ways to ensure the safety of your family, friends, and community. The Madison County Emergency Management Agency and the Chemical Stockpile Emergency Preparedness Program is here and ready to support community emergency response. For how to be prepared, make emergency kits, know your zone, and shelter-in-place information, contact EMA CSEP at 624-4787 or visit madisoncountyky.us/EMA. Madison County EMA CSEP, your partner in preparedness.
Hi there, I'm Alan Feldhouse Jr., head basketball coach at Madison Central High School. Here at MCHS, we have built a winning team. I'd like to tell you about another local winning team, family-owned and operated Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. They specialize in roofing, general construction, and home maintenance services. Just like on the court, you need a team that will work together to get the job done, and that's exactly what BRC does. Give them a call at 859-353-1133. Road Tribe.
Want to make dinner a true winner? This is temptation times 12. Get the ultimate family meal at Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken with our 12-piece family meal at a great price.
Try the new Cajun Combo for just $5.99 or feed a family with 3 new Inflation Busters meal deals.
Catholic will begin the third set with a 2-0 lead and the ball to serve it away to get things started. Central's got to buckle down here, sees it on the line.
Bend or break for the Lady Indians. Here we go.
And a point for Catholic right out of the gate.
Oh, my goodness. Some little mistakes here and there, that'll get you in a game like this.
You can't have those, Dawson. You know, we talked about it in the high school game on Friday night in the football game. You know, in a game like that, every yard counts. Every little mistake you make mentally and on the field can cost you. We've seen that here in the volleyball game tonight as well. A point for Catholic again, 2-0 the lead.
It's bouncing the wrong way. I swear, if you're a senior for Madison Central, you've got to buckle down and start taking over. It's now or never.
2-0. Dobbins sets it up for Rigney. Took something off. Ball kept alive. Over the net. One of those free balls. Can Central take advantage? They cannot.
Man, this is a bad. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was off the hand of a Catholic player. It went out of bounds. You and I thought the same thing, that it was going to be a point for Catholic, but it went off a Catholic player out of bounds, and Miss Serendino now drops back to serve.
Don't let it get big early. You got to take the lead early. It's easier to keep it than to get it back. Oh, wow.
That time Miss Serendino just mistimed her jump, and it's a point now for Catholic. 3-1 your score. Back to serve, Lady Knights. Rigney kept it alive.
Good job, Avery.
Hughley, man, still alive at a point.
Oh, yeah, that can't. Yeah.
Almost knocked over the official there up top.
Into the game for the Indians, number 22, Jenna Caldwell, and number 1, Bill Case.
Case and Caldwell back into the game. See if Case can get a little string of points here. First serve, sent back over the net, but a point for Catholic, or a point for Central, excuse me. Too hard past the line.
There you go.
That'll knot things up at 3.
Need a couple more of those for the Lady Knights. It's happened to Central a couple times.
Case. Set up off the net, and a point for Central. Back-to-back good serves by Camille Case. Ball hit down. Again, that was a great job by Catholic. It's that corner on the left side that the Lady Knights have been able to attack all night long. Another point there as it makes it now 4-4. Each team with 4 points apiece here in the second set.
You got to wonder if they're going to eventually move somebody over there, or at least get closer to that area.
What's that rotation? They're like moving toward the front of the net.
Yeah.
And every single time, Catholic has taken advantage and found the sweet spot behind that front line. There's a point on the kill by Hughley, and now Anania will drop back to serve it away.
Well, maybe if they run towards the front when they're spiking it, they need to come back if they don't score immediately.
Serendino, Whitaker. Man, great effort by Catholic again to keep it alive, and a point will make it 5-5. Dobbins checks in. Good serve by Catholic.
There we go. Yeah, it's got to find that sweet spot.
That time, Catholic fell asleep. The backline player there, number 16, I think kind of just didn't realize it was coming at her until the last moment and couldn't get to it in time. That's Doricio. Emma missed it, and a point for Central. So they jump back in front, 6-5. Here's the setup and a kill attempt. That goes off the hand of Carter, out of bounds, and now we're right back tied again, 6-6.
This is really hard to get those hardly hit balls from Lexington Catholic. It has been for Central all night long.
Lady Knights back to serve with a tie game here in the second set.
Need a point
Rigney
here.
Or Whitaker.
No
knocked
way.
It over in the right direction.
No.
Yeah, that time Case just didn't see the ball. She was trying to get back in her position, and the ball right off her head. And a point now for Lady Knights.
Yeah.
Momentum has been on their side all game long, and with an 7-6 lead, trying to keep it that way.
My gosh.
Man, again, that same corner toss.
Yeah. I mean, they've got to move somebody over there. Your season's on the line at this point in the third
Case
set.
is there, but that one looked like it was going out of bounds.
Yeah.
And from where she stood, had she came over and hit it, it probably wouldn't have been back over there. It probably just came over this way. So just a perfectly placed ball by Catholic. And they lead 8-6. Here's Dobbins. Setting up a kill attempt. And,
my.
3 hits, didn't make it over. So 9-6 now, a 4-point run here by Lexington Catholic. Whitaker got it over.
Ooh.
Still alive.
Good chance them to score right here. Yeah,
and a
that's
point.
how
There
you do
go.
it right
that's
there.
That's the corner that Central's been able to attack.
Yeah, attack that
They just
corner
haven't
right
done
there.
it as consistently as Catholic has on the other side. A point there makes it 9-7. Osborne will come back in, and she'll get her turn to serve. It's Osborne in there with Dobbins, Carter, Gilbo, Whitaker, and Rigney. Kirsten, the senior, gets the serve away, and it'll be a point for Central. Service ace for Kirsten Osborne.
There we go. That's what a senior needs to do, and she's stepping up right now, Kirsten.
9-8. Man, that's a great shot.
Yeah.
Osborne, did she get it over? She did. Ball still
On.
alive.
Yeah.
Kirsten got it back over. Catholic setting up a kill attempt.
Not gonna
Dobbins
work.
digging it out.
Here they come.
Here's Rigney.
Yeah.
And a point for Central.
There we go. Avery.
There you go. Crowd comes to life as Rigney.
You need the crowd in it, too. They've just it's not their fault they've not been able to get up and get going because they've not had much of a lead. They've been fighting back the whole game.
Rigney pounds one into the ground, and it's now a 9-9 score. Osborne kept it alive. Great job by Madison Central. Will it
They have a good shot here.
Will it result in a point, excuse me? Whitaker, too hard.
It's a little too excited right there. They had a good opportunity.
Great effort by Kirsten Osborne. She dove after it, Dawson, and kept it alive, but the point sticks on the side of Lexington Catholic. 10-9 now. Central could not take the lead, but they did tie it up. Now the Lady Knights back in front. Rigney says, I'll tie it up once again.
Serve for the Indians, number 10, Billy Dobbins.
10-10 your score. Dobbins, Osborne, Carter, Gilbo, Rigney, and Hughley up front for Madison Central.
See what Dobbins can do right here. Another big senior for this team.
Good diving effort by Catholic to keep it alive. Dobbins digs out the kill attempt. Ball knocked over.
Nice,
Rigney the block and a point, and Central claims their first lead of the second or of the third set. It's 11-10 Lady Indians. See if Dobbins can get a little run going here. And
that's tough. There's nothing you could have done to get that one.
Hughley trying to get it over. She can't do it.
It was a good idea, though. It just came off the hand wrong.
So 2 straight points for Catholic. They retake the lead, 12-11. Osborne, the dig. And, man, that's a free ball over. You can't have those. The free ball over gave Catholic a chance to get the kill, and they did just that. Now Aubrey Donald checking in for the first time tonight.
Entering the game for the Indians, number 16, Aubrey Donald.
Rigney digs it out. Now a kill attempt for Hughley. Into the net.
Oh, man, that's tough. All right, you got to start getting going now. They're about 11 points away from ending this game and ending Central's season. It's time to go.
14-11. Donald digs it out. Gilbo. Rigney and the other player met at the net. Great job.
Good break right there. Good break.
Into the game for the Indians, number 26.
14-12. Here comes Miss Arendino.
Nice, yeah, another break. There we go.
Couple runs here now for Central as Miss Arendino will drop back to serve. Donald kept it alive.
Nice.
Carter over the net. Central, can they regroup here?
Central's keeping it alive, doing a good job right now.
Rigney.
Oh, point. Nice. What a shot.
Point for Central as Rigney got it in that perfect spot. Again, it's been that left corner, really on both sides. And now Lady Indians have tied things up again at 14. Still alive here. Journey Miss Arendino back to serve it away. Her team's season on the line. Catholic with the kill attempt. Donald, a diving effort, but could not get to it.
Good effort right there.
(15-14). Dropping back to serve is Duricio for the Lady Knights. Miss Arendino, Rigney.
Ooh, almost worked right there for him.
Rigney on the kill attempt.
Ooh, that was close.
Set up for Catholic.
Too far.
That kill too hard.
10-all.
And we're tied at 15 again. That time it was Lauren Moore who leads the Lady Knights in kills. Hit that one too hard. And Madison Central will send Caldwell back in for Donald, the freshman. Played well while she was in there for a moment. Now it's Rigney back to serve. Madison Central needs to get this set here or their season comes to an end.
Be nice to get a couple points rattled off right here.
Little substitution issue here. Janet Thacker talking to one of the officials as the crowd tries to get their team ready for play. Thacker, in her first year at Madison Central, has had her team ranked in the top 25 for much of the season. But now their season on the line here with Rigney back to serve, down 2-0 in the two sets thus far. Set number 3, we're tied at 15. Here's Moore on the kill.
Far,
out of bounds, and Madison Central jumps back in front, 16-15.
Now you got to keep the lead. Maybe you can allow a few points, but then you got to get a few back. If you keep doing that, you'll eventually get to 25 first.
Look at you. You did pretty good math right there. I'm proud of you.
I'm terrible at math, so I couldn't do that again if you asked me to.
Point for Lexington Catholic. That one a little bit too hard. I thought it hit a Lady Knight player, but official says point for Lex Cath, and we're knotted up at 16. Rigney hit up. Here's Hughley. On a nice shot by Hughley right into the chest.
That's what you got to do.
Of the libero, and a point for Madison Central.
You got to drill it into him.
Right now at this pace, we'll trade points all game long, but we got to win by 2 in the set. So it's got to be a 2-point win to secure the victory in a set. Here's Moore setting up a teammate, Catholic, over the net. Mr. Andino. Carter, it was blocked, but still on the other side for Catholic.
Got a good chance here. Rigney.
Whitaker got it
ready
over.
for it.
And Mr. Andino in the wrong spot
Just
as he had to dive after it. A point for Lexington Catholic.
Just smart for Catholic. They all came up to do a fake, and then only a few got back for the spike, and they just lofted it over.
17-17. Catholic back to serve once again. This one much tighter than set number 2 was. Whitaker got it over the net. Here's Moore on the kill attempt, and down into the ground it goes. A point for Lex-Cath, and they retake the lead, 18-17 here.
It's going to be a tight third set. Student section getting the crowd into it.
Rigney on the dig.
Hit it hard.
Caldwell over the net. Moore. Mr. Andino.
Oh, bad communication right there. It just kind of players running into each other.
Well, Lily Dobbins saw that there. She saw what was happening, tried to get to it, and could not. Timeout, Madison Central. Lady Indians need to talk it over. Let's step aside and come back. Our coverage tonight brought to you by the Real Estate Company on WBON TV.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer, and in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Coconut, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see you.
Fayette County Corrections is seeking to fill several positions now. The pay is great along with a long list of benefits and incentives, but the relationships created on the job are one thing that can't be taken for granted.
It allowed me to kind of gather in that family feel, the feel of camaraderie along with my fellow officers, and to get to know people, as to see them flourish in their career, and to be an opportunity to try to help them along the way to share my experiences.
Apply today at lexingtonky.gov/correctionsjobs.
We'll come back to action, volley back and forth, but a point for Lexington Catholic as a block at the net by Lauren Moore makes it 20-17. And Dawson, it has been that kind of night all night long for Madison Central.
Hey, Lexington Catholic has just got a great ability at saving balls they really most teams wouldn't be able to even get.
Good job by Carter to get it over. Moore again on the kill, took something off of it.
Good save.
Great job by Mr. Andino to keep it alive. Now it's Moore again off the face of Rigney, and a point for the Lady Knights.
It's getting close now. You've got to start scoring points now.
21-17.
Season on the line here.
Mr. Andino to Carter. Got it over.
Nice.
Point for Central.
Good break.
Double hit.
They needed that.
21-18.
That's a tough break.
Hit into the net. 22-18. Catholic 3 points away from advancing to the semifinals tomorrow night at Bryan Station. Rigney set up.
Good fake.
Yeah, good job. Gilbo got it over. Gilbo kept it alive. Rigney. Now they got to get it over the net.
Yeah.
Carter does that.
Good job.
Ball hit up.
Keep it alive.
Rigney.
Get it over.
That. Can we get it over the net?
Yeah.
Whitaker did. Ball still alive.
Nice.
Dug
Back
out.
and forth.
Whitaker
Get it over.
Keeps it up. Gilbo. Now Rigney.
Nice.
And a point for Central.
Yeah. There we go.
Man, that one. Some back and forth action as Rigney hit it off the top of the net, and that's what helped Madison Central garner the point. 22-19 now.
A little bit of luck for both teams keeping it alive there, but Central finally got a break on that end.
Donald on the serve, too hard.
A little too excited there.
23-19. Catholic 2 points away from the victory here tonight. Dobbins digs it out. Rigney.
Oh.
Point for Madison Central.
Okay, good. It towed the line. I couldn't see if it was in or out. Good job.
So Dobbins back to serve. Central needs her to go on a run here. Lily.
Go Dobbins.
Ball still alive.
Keep it up, keep it up. Oh.
Point for Catholic, and now
no.
it's not only set point, it's match point for Lexington Catholic. A point and a win.
Keep it alive, seniors.
Lady Knights get the serve away. Rigney.
Keep it alive. Get it over. Get it over. Nice.
Gets it over the net.
Now,
That's too hard.
There we go. Staying alive right here.
Now Journey Miserandino will come in to serve.
You control it now. You just got to keep scoring.
24-21. Miserandino got it over the net.
There we go.
Free ball set up for a Rigney kill attempt.
Yeah, that's off her.
For Madison Central.
Off Catholic. Yeah, here comes the Indians. The Lady Indians.
Timeout, Catholic now. They can sense the momentum shifting the other way. Let's talk it over. Folks, let's keep it right here. We'll talk about our great sponsor tonight, the real estate company, and what all they can do for you. Make sure to check them out on Facebook, the real estate company. They also have a great website you can check out as well. If you're interested in buying a home, or maybe it's time to build a home, well, the real estate company, our full-time real estate company in Central Kentucky and in East Tennessee as well. They cater to buyers, sellers, investors, new construction, and property management. You can like them on Facebook, the real estate company, to stay up to date with all the open houses they've got coming up. Chase Rule's got a big one coming up, Dawson.
Yeah, I know a little bit about that guy.
Check Chase out and all the other great agents at the real estate company on Facebook and online. Miss Arendino will serve it away.
Journey.
Got it over the net. Now Catholic setting up a kill attempt.
Nice. Get the point here.
Rigney.
Yeah. Oh,
point for Madison Central.
Here they come. They're coming. Got control.
Miss Arendino needs another one of those. Got to get a good serve off here.
One more point, knotted up at 24.
Here's the serve.
Oh, nice. Come on.
Off the net, still alive. Can Catholic get it over? They can.
Take your time here.
Miss Arendino will set it up for Hughley.
Ooh.
Kept alive by Catholic. They'll try a kill. More. Miss Arendino got a hold of it.
Nice.
Dobbins over the net by
Nice job,
Rigney.
Rigney.
Ball tipped over, still alive. Here's Rigney's kill attempt.
Yeah, let's go.
Tied at 24.
Good job by the Lady Indians. Come back.
Pandemonium here at Allen Feldhouse Junior Court. Mr. Andino to serve it away again. Catholic takes something off.
What a
Mr.
save.
Andino, a great effort. Ball kept alive. Catholic gets it over. Mr. Arendino.
Set it up here.
Dobbins. Here's Carter on the kill attempt.
Ooh,
kept
almost.
alive. Catholic. Now a kill attempt on the other side. Dobbins kept it alive. Here's Rigney. Takes something off. Ball still alive.
Wow, good save by
Hughley.
Catholic.
Mr. Arendino. Donald. And that might be a point
No
for
way.
Central. My goodness.
Wow.
They kept it alive.
Set it up.
Carter. Out of bounds and a point for Catholic.
Oh, that was tough.
All that ends up in a point the other way. Great effort by both sides. But now it is Lexington Catholic set point match point here in Richmond.
Oh, that was great. Yeah, like you said, Michael, great effort by both sides. How in the world did they not get a point there? I don't know. Here we go.
Rigney on the kill attempt. Got it.
Yeah, nice. Avery.
And the crowd again coming to their feet for the ones that are not already standing.
Yeah, this Lady Indians team is too good to go away with a blowout. They're putting this thing, and they're trying to get this third set here.
So Rigney's back to serve. His third set coming down to the wire. Rigney. Now more on the kill attempt, and it's a point for Catholic.
That's just tough luck right there.
Lauren's so good. Now Camille Case coming back in.
Back and forth.
Here we go. Libero to serve for Catholic.
Oh, no. No.
Dobbins
Keep it up.
kept
Get
it alive. Case kept it alive, and Catholic will advance.
Man, what a game. And what a season for the Lady Indians.
Catholic will advance, sweeping 3 sets here in Richmond. The two teams congratulate one another on a great season. One of them comes to an end, the other one advancing to the semifinals tomorrow night. What a great year for Janet Thacker and her squad, Dawson, but tonight just came up a little bit short. Copeland, get ready to play the real estate company ad one more time before we go off the air. We want to say special thank you to them for sponsoring our coverage of the volleyball games all season long. But tonight, our coverage will come to an end. Madison Central falls in 3 straight sets to a really good Catholic team, Dawson, tonight. Central could just never get anything going offensively.
Yeah, but I don't want to get pass over that comeback there, because that was an awesome comeback. They struggled in the first 2 sets, but, man, that third set, they made that season worth it right there, just fighting and clawing against a really good Lexington Catholic team. So let's not take that away from them, and what a great year. And Janet Thacker's first year. I'm sure there's many more to come.
Let's hear from the real estate company as before we go off the air. Thank you to them for sponsoring our coverage tonight and all season long. Thanks to so many other great sponsors as well. For Dawson Rule, I'm Michael Watkins, and our producer, Copeland Peterson. We'll see you next time on WBON TV.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the
Whether you're buying, selling, or building a home, trust the experts at The Real Estate Company. With The Real Estate Company, you get more than just agents. You'll work with someone who is passionate and energetic about the home buying process. At The Real Estate Company, their love for Central Kentucky and their clients is the key to success. For more information and to see the current homes available, just visit therealestatecoky.com or like The Real Estate Company on Facebook. So if I